It is Tuesday morning, which means my yard waste recycling day is today. So today is the day that I go and search for mulch. So basically, leaves from my neighbors. And this is what I got. Now I put my sandal full of sand right there, aka sandal, so that you guys could see how much of it is. It's a lot. Basically, just 2 trips around my neighborhood, like 3 minutes away. Um, and it's mulch for my yard. Now I have no shame in my game. It's free. It's organic. I'm thinking I don't pick up any grass because a lot of people like to spray their grass with chemicals, so no grass. This is what I have done with all the leaves that I have picked up. Now we did purchase mulch last year, but I mean, I think we bought like 4 cubic feet and it wasn't much for what we wanted to do. So I stopped spending money and I started picking up my tree mulch. This is what I have done. I have put it in between my walkways of my corn, just basically to save on the soil, so I don't have to spend too much on the soil. And I put cardboard down and then I put the mulch on top, and I have been able to mulch basically my entire perimeter of our property with mulch and leaves. Now these are some oak leaves with the mulch that we did purchase. Since I don't have any oak trees for my citrus, I picked up the oak leaves, and particularly just the oak leaves I use just for around my citrus to prevent citrus greening, because citrus, it is an under canopy, understory tree. It usually grew below an oak tree, and the oak tree was giving it protection against many diseases, and we used it as a monocrop, and we basically introduced a lot of diseases to them, like citrus greening. Now this is because I moved it. It was over there, and I moved it more further away from the fence, but it's coming. I mean, this is from shock, but it's getting happier. So yeah, this is what I mean. If I would have bought mulch from our local bulk Stone Plus, it would have been significant. I'm talking about $1,000, maybe $2,000 worth of mulch to cover everything in a decent amount of mulch. Now obviously I don't have the thickness I want of layers of my mulch, but something is something, and I began with this and I'll continue doing this. And if later on we want to put good looking mulch on top of that, then that's gonna create even a better environment for all the living organisms that are gonna feed on the leaves. Just a little look. These are my pomegranates, and it's flowering. I can't tell for sure right now if they're female or male, but they're flowering. So yeah, so I used it for my little mini, we're in a third of an acre lot. That doesn't include obviously the house and all this green area. We kind of came to an agreement with my husband that he still wanted this to play soccer and to play with the kids and to do other stuff here, in case when I have family we could have a big barbecue out here, and then have all the trees basically all around the fence line. That was our agreement. Now you could do it however you want, but my husband is a little bit of a neat freak and he likes everything nice and organized, and I am a chaotic mess. Another thing I do with the leaves is I throw them in my chicken run. My girls love to eat, and just I throw like treats in there, like grubs or whatever I have in hand, and they mix it and they get very entertained with that. So less fighting and more picking around. And as they pick through it, they poop on it, they scratch it, and it'll decompose, and it's turning what once was sand, into soil. Here's an example of what my chickens and the leaves have done to basically sand. This is just right outside the run. Completely dead, unfertile soil. Sand. See how dry it is? This is right outside their chicken run. Now they've been here probably like a couple of 6 months, I'm guessing. And look at this soil. Thank you, Mama. It is darker. It is moist. All because of my girls. Ow. Now when I do throw the leaves in here, I do throw DE on them, so in case there's any mites, my girls won't get affected with that. To all the DE haters, shh, it's okay. These are my chickens, my practices. I try to keep them as healthy as possible. I know everybody hates on DE, but it's working for me. Now, as they decompose the leaves, later on I will pick some of the top layer and I'll use that as my fertilizer. It's my top dressing for my garden beds. Now, I don't run my leaves through a lawnmower. Florida heat is so strong that I bet you by the end of summer it's all gonna be decomposed. With the rainy season and everything, it's gonna be gone. And I don't have just one size of leaves. If it was one size of leaves, it would just compact and like do like a little mat. But I have different stuff. They just have like a little bit of like wood sticks and other stuff around there, so it's not gonna get compacted. But if it does, I'm okay with it. Something is better than nothing. Now I know some people use straw to finish covering their potatoes, because I do have really big pots of potatoes and it's a lot of soil. So maybe I could try to use the leaves. I don't know. I'll probably try like on one and see the outcome, and then if it works out, then I'll just try it in the fall next year. These are my potatoes. A little update on my potatoes. These are my Walmart potatoes. And these are my organic grocery potatoes. Like you see, I do need to top them off. And my soil bank is running low, so that's why I'm thinking maybe I could put leaves in here. I'm not sure. I don't want it to rot or anything. I'll try it in one, see how it works out. So don't be shy, don't be ashamed. Just go get your leaves and clean your truck or your car afterwards. I have to go clean my truck now.